So you might not know this, and you don't know this, but we have rabbits. Really quick. So here's our backstory. We went to Tractor Supply. We wanted to, we saw the chickens and we're like, could we get chicks? No. And we saw rabbits at, not Tractor Supply, IFA. And Mom's like, no, it's not something that really crossed her mind, like maybe somebody wanting a new puppy. It didn't really cross her mind. They're just like, no, put it out of the way. Okay. But then, like, we weren't like, okay. We kept fighting. We're like, please. And she's like, okay, since we don't have any supplies, we'll go home, look at KSL. We're going to get supplies on KSL. And we're going to get a cage for one bunny. That's what we did. We found these cute little baby Easter bunnies. We've had them for about a year now. Cute little Easter bunnies. And we're going to go pick one up. We go there. We found just the one they wanted. Not fluffy, but my mom wanted a fluffy one so bad. She said, okay, I'm going to offer to pay for two, like, not for both of them. I'm going to offer to pay for one. Because we were paying for one, and I paid for the cage and paid for all of it, paid for the food. And so Mom's like, okay, I'm gonna pay for one of the rabbits and pay for that one's food because Mom wanted the fluffy one. So now we had 2 rabbits, and then I'll let you see the 2 rabbits. So these 2, here's one of them. He's the fluffy one that we didn't really want, but he's adorable still. The other one, they used to live together in this big thing together, but they started trying to kill each other. I don't know what, I'll tell you why in just a minute, but so that's why he's over there and she's right there. But when they lived together, my little sister was coming out here and she looked back here and there was a freaking rabbit behind there, stuck behind there. And okay, so we got the rabbit out. It was a girl, and she was like, she looks, here, I'll show you. She looks exactly like the other rabbits. We just found her back there. She's so adorable. So boy, girl. And so, of course, we wanted to mate them. So we could start a little family, because when we had started out by just gonna get one day, and now we have 3. So we decided we wanted him to be the daddy, but he is too much of a scaredy cat. He wouldn't go near her because he was scared of her. So we decided Peanut. His name's Peanut here. And Peanut was gladly doing it, and he became a daddy. And then I don't know, because he became a man, and then that decided that he does not want to live with him anymore and tried to kill him. So we had to move him into this little one here. So she's pregnant. She's not a little pregnant mama, but she's still sweet. She's the sweetest bunny. Give her some hay. Judy, Officer Judy Hops is her name. She loves fresh hay. She'll eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So 3 rabbits, pregnant, lost a lot of hair and some blood. You can find some big hair chunks. This is not from him trying to kill her. Look at this. Look at this. This is not a rabbit tail, just so you know. It's just some matted fur that was on Peanut. And we couldn't get it off of him because it was too close to his skin, but I guess it got it off. And now bleeding, bad, but still alive. They did only a little bite on the ear from him, almost him trying to kill him. Only bite on the ear. I'll get to the other part later. And so then my aunt, she was at a park and she found 2 abandoned rabbits. I'll show you the bin they were in. This bin, there's soil in here right now, but they were in this bin and they had this slid right here with some holes cut into it, and that's the park where you abandon your pet. That's just the park where you drop off your pets that you don't want anymore. So she found them, asked us if we want them. We're like, oh my gosh, this. It was like a week after we got her, and we're like, oh my gosh, wait, and 2 more rabbits. We only have their little cage that they had at first, so we're like, oh my gosh, okay, we'll take them for now because they don't have a place to live. So we got them. They were out here, but they're not out here anymore. Right on here, this is a tarp now. It used to be the dog top that goes underneath there, this dog kennel. So they used to be on here in a different cage, but it got so hot outside that sadly one died. His name was Checkered. We had just named him the day before, and he died of heat because he was black and a little bit of white on him, and I'll show you his grave. Rest in peace. This is the little flowers that are kind of dying, but he's buried right under there. Rest in peace, Checkered. Sorry he had to suffer because we weren't around when he died of heat. And had a little sister, big sister, we don't know. We just found him at a park. She was able to get the shade because he he let her have the shade, or she took the shade from him. And so she had the shade. We go out there and he's dead with his eyes open. We were all crying, emotional day. And now she's in the garage alone, and I'll show you guys that when I go and clean out her cage because it needs to be cleaned out very badly. And she doesn't have any food, so we give her some food. But she misses her brother badly. I think they're brothers because they're both kind of sort of babies. But now I'll tell you the part where there's hair everywhere. There's pieces of hair, like big fluff balls of hair. And so our dogs, they're in their kennel right now, but the fence, it was so windy the other night. It's not right here, but on the other side of the house in the corner, 2 fence shackles came out, and then we didn't see it and let them out. They got out. They came straight over here because they go in the backyard right here. They can sniff them, and they try to dig for them right over there. And so we're like, if they get out, they're just going to straight come over here. So that's what they did. They got out. They came over here, and they started digging, okay? Digging. And we were not home, but they were digging right here, and they snapped this. We had to get a chain because she's trying to get out. Put it. They snapped in. And they, I guess the dog kind of got him a little bit and got some fur. But luckily, he was safe enough that he got behind there. Again, just like the little girl over there. He got behind there, and he was safe. And then we actually got some stuff. So if you look right here, this was supposed to keep it in from pushing in. So this pushes in. It can push in. You know, so this was pushing it. We got something else, I guess again, and we're gonna screw it in. It's not wood, it's gonna be metal, so you can't really, oh my gosh. So, and then this one was kind of secure down here. It was kind of, but the dogs broke this, pushed it in. Oh my gosh, I never noticed he was bleeding until just barely. I didn't notice. So they pushed this in, they probably tried to get it, and they probably bit him a little bit. I'm giving him some grass. He'll notice, I think, in a minute. Yeah. He's gonna be okay. But they pushed this one in. Almost got him. And then I don't think they did. And then they couldn't get him, so they couldn't get her because this is a dog kennel meant to keep dogs in. They could not get her out of there. So I guess they just left, and we found them. Some neighbors found them, and we come over here to make sure they're safe. They're tucked right in there. We just found him right over here, just hopping around. He's impossible to catch. One time he got out, him and his brother. His brother was right over here. He was right over here, and we got him easily. And then he was down the street, in someone's backyard. We got him, and we're an hour on the other side of the house. For an hour, we were trying to get him. And we had to get a fish net. My dad had to drive home and get him, and it was a whole thing. And we finally got him. And then just barely. We caught him easily. I guess he wanted to be saved or something. So he was just right over there. And we just put him back in his cage over there. And then Peanut, my sister, started crying because we just lost our black one like a week ago. And then they're like, this all happened yesterday. And so they're like, oh my gosh. They're crying because they said he's gone. But we got a dog. No blood. They didn't have any blood in their mouths. So I was like, he has to be alive. And we looked everywhere over here. We could not find a body. We just did not look behind there. There was no body, so we checked around all of our yards. They put this dog in their kennel, fed them, and we just couldn't find a body. So I'm like, guys, it's not over yet. Don't start crying yet. We haven't found the dog were bleeding, so he probably just got out and ran around the neighborhood. It's better that he ran and he is gone than being killed by one of our dogs. So, and then I was just looking at Judy to make sure she was safe, make sure the dogs weren't digging for her. And hi Judy. He was right over there in the corner. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's alive! You can see some hair over there. I guess they got some hair over there. But she was just over there comforting him. That was the only part where I started crying. I wasn't crying until then, and I knew he was safe. And then I started crying because he was safe. I don't know. And we put them away. The dogs got out of those two shingles, whatever they're called, broke from the wind, and they're all safe now. And she's pregnant. I'm glad she didn't die because she is a mother. And that's why she has a nesting box right over there. Because she's like, next week she's supposed to have them. She's trying to get out. Judy. Cross? Okay. Well, let's go to the real point now. Black rabbit, we only got one picture of him. My aunt said, do you want these rabbits to send a picture? I have to make sure all of the things are shut just a bit. So, and then we have one little picture. I don't know our garage code. I'm gonna have to go through the house. So, opening the garage because the cats want to get out. So we named her Brownie because she's brown and fluffy, like, I don't know, she just looks like a brownie. I'll show you. So this cage needs a major clean out. Like, look at that. She spills her water always, and she spilled her food. So she doesn't have any food in there. But look at her. Oh my gosh. Stop blurring. My mom put this on here. I don't think that's very smart. When you open it, the food will just dump out, but whatever. There she is. Safe. And this garage door was open. I thought the dog would definitely. They came through over there to here. Oh, they didn't go to her. They didn't notice her there, and so she was safe. The garage door was open, and I'm gonna show you guys. Wait, I don't give you license plates in this. So this is, we're trying to get, oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have to blur that license plate out. I can blur anything. Okay, so we were trying to get him, and he was running under those. We got him trapped in the yard. I'll show you where the dogs got out. So yeah, we finally got him with a fish net, and here's where, like, this gate is open, and we thought that they blew the gate open, but all the gates were closed. Here it is. On the complete opposite side of the house, because the rabbits are all the way over there. So the complete opposite side of the house, they got out. Broken. And I'll show you the culprits. This see, just two things over there. It took them a while to notice because they were not out for a while. Here they are. They cannot be let out. They didn't eat their food yesterday either. They didn't care for it. They want to get out. They can't. So over there is where a rabbit farm is. Now we're gonna do some major cleanups in this. I'm just gonna go through the because I don't want to go open the gate. I'm gonna go through the broken fence. Those dogs need to be let out, and we can't hold them out. It's like wobbly. Oh, it's like it broken from that. But we are so glad that we were all safe. And my sister's like, why does this keep happening to us? What did we do wrong? We lost 2 rabbits in like the same week. And we're all safe. I cried for joy, and I really would like to thank God. I prayed when we were at TJ Maxx buying stuff. I was praying because my dad just said the dogs got out. That's all he said. They got out. He didn't see that they got near the rabbits, but I was like, they had to have. They know where the rabbits live. So he got home and he was gone, and I was like, my heart sank, but I didn't know he was dead. If he was dead, because I didn't look for a body yet. But let's take her in the house, and I just thank you, God, for saving. She's so precious. All of them are so precious, and we didn't have to lose babies. We didn't have to lose any rabbits. I did this pretty dumbly because I put some food in here, okay? This is easy to put food in there, okay? Then you need to get her out. All the food. So, and how do you even get her out when this is in the way? I get it out, fill it with food. Just come here. Come here, rabbit. Oh my gosh, I'll get her in a second. I'll come back with you in a second. Probably gonna be hard with a camera in my hands too. Oh my gosh. Jeez. This is for the video. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take this whole thing off so she has water. I'm just gonna take the whole top off. Okay, let's pick this up. Now we gotta go wash it out probably, and then put some new pellets in it and bring it back, and then oh my gosh, it just went everywhere in my shoe. And then we have okay, so we just gotta wash this out and let it dry, because if you put the pellets in there and fill it, then it will make them all turn into sawdust. Okay. Today's my weekend, by the way. I think like it's a good day to do this. Rabbits get a refreshing day. Okay. Okay, that kind of looks like a lake now. The grass needs to be watered, right? Right? Maybe it's not in particular. Whatever, that's clean enough because it's always been kind of ruined now. So it dried. That's just when it's drying. Let's go get the bin. Here it was like, I was just like, oh, Abigail. Oh, why are you so dirty? The dog just like came over here. This is usually a gardening box, but it got so weedy. We're probably gonna put goats in here to clean it up. But we thought this would be a good place for them. So sadly, not sadly, but this is our food bins. And here is our pellet bin. It got wet. My sister's let it get wet. I know. It's sad. Like, now I can't even get a good scoop. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna keep digging in this. So I like that kind of like mix it around, and I guess it's fine. I just need to bring the whole thing over there because I don't want to bring the whole thing here and then to carry it back. So put this lid on. My sister just gonna screw it on, I guess. I don't even need this stuff only for whatever. I don't even want to screw it on. Oh my gosh, Mom, this is too heavy. Okay, so after that, it'll be easier to just bring the whole thing over here and then bring it. I don't think it'll be that heavy, but it is. I just think that's a way to pass time while we wait for it to dry, because it cannot be wet. It kind of is like a little wet, but I feel like it's going to get wet really quick, so let's get started. It's already like drying. So lucky that we get rabbits. Like, we get a rabbit farm, and our Judy's pregnant. I mean, we're pretty sure she's pregnant. We have no way to really know if she's pregnant, but pretty sure she's pregnant. And we're excited. We're gonna bring her to our local farmer's market for a booth and sell them there. We don't allow just petting. We allow you to see them or pet them. Because if you just pet, then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna pet. I'm not gonna buy them. No, you can buy them too. Like, my daughter really just wants to pet it. How about instead of petting it, you just... It's not completely dry, but some parts it is, and I don't really care. Like, if it's like that much wet, I don't think it's gonna matter, especially underneath. So this is what you do. This is actually a kitty litter thing, and some of these literally fall. This is what you can do. You just make sure all the dust is gone. Even though that crap ton of dust, I'm just gonna try and make sure that those. This one best I can do. Okay, so I finished. My legs are quite dusty, but I'm in here and brought myself here. FedEx truck. Wow. This is not nearly as heavy as that. I'm just kind of hurting my fingers, and I don't want to do the holding this right now. The worst part's probably putting that top on and clamping it on, because it just takes forever. And I need to go back and get food for her. We have 2 girls and 2 boys. We would have had 2 girls and 3 boys, but we just lost one, you know? Yeah. It's way cleaner. I don't feel like it's way cleaner. It is. So, you have water. It's my dream to be a YouTuber, and I'm a kid, so nobody watches kid YouTube videos. A little kid who doesn't know what they're doing. Nobody wants that unless their mom is the editor or their mom really cares. My mom does not care that I have a short. I got one short that had 1,000 views, and it felt so good to have a short that had that many views. It feels so good every time I get past 100. Usually only like 20 views that my shorts get. And I don't really make videos because I'm very awkward, and I don't really like to talk in my videos. If I do, I rarely do. This is all set up now. I'm going to get some more water and a cup of food. Got a cup of water here. And I need to refill up this water. How do you do it? You just like simply just like pour the water right into there. That's good. Now, you might think, I'm gonna go get some food. Yeah, you're thinking right. I'm gonna have to get some food, and I'm just gonna use the same glass thing. Hopefully I do not drop this because we just got these new glasses. If I drop this now, I'm not gonna take. But truly. What the heck? Okay, so, got a phone call, so I already put the food in this water. Maybe you saw water, but put the food in and move the food thing because it's kind of in a weird spot. So here it is now. It's just not held together very well, but here she is. Here's your little star. And her water's up there. And now she is all done. So thanks for watching, guys. That was like one of my first ever videos. I'm very proud of it. And hopefully you will like and subscribe. I'm not like one of the people that says you have to in the next 5 seconds or else your grandma will die or something like that. Just subscribe if you feel like you want to come on my adventures, and come on my rabbit adventures. I will record those baby bunnies, and hopefully you can buy some because they're for sale.